Anyways, yeah, welcome back, everybody. Episode 27, I think. I forgot the numbers. We're just going to go with that.
It's just know it's Pride Month. And today's Juneteenth.
But yeah, joined by Shiloh and Juan today. Another episode. Fucking steaming hot in here right now. About to have fucking 3 sweaty, buff boys. Just like musty. Actually, first question. How y'all guys been? I haven't seen you guys in a minute. That's a lie, but
I was go first. You go first.
Pretty good. Just a little tired with work, the heat.
yeah, I feel bad for you, bro.
I'm good. I'm straight, But
Oh, are you?
straight?
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you?
straight as a motherfucker.
You sure?
Hell yeah.
Trying to change that?
No doubt.
And he just said the name of our podcast.
Shit, and he's drinking the
Doubt
drink I
it.
gave him. Doubt it. Look at that. Tight shit.
Yeah, how you been, bro?
Do it good. Getting
That's
back
good.
behind the camera.
Yeah, you have been.
I feel a lot better. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like being doing all that stuff again made me feel a lot. And then
And-
getting they were really happy about it.
Who?
Anna.
Oh,
Even,
okay.
everybody's been hitting me up. Like people
That's
have been
good.
saying these last two shoots I've done, these are probably the best photos I've taken.
Yeah, they probably are. You've gotten way better.
100p.
Yeah.
Damn, you just made me kegel.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Nice as
yeah.
Nah, I
Um,
suck both y'all dicks right now. Stop playing with me. Sorry.
All right then. But yeah, glad you guys are doing good right now. We're here for another episode. All right, we gotta stop acting gay, bro.
Oh, I do want to commemorate if we could have a 10-second silence. Rest in peace, Oliver.
Oh, bruh, that shit was. All right,
It's
this
so
fool is
s-
crazy for laughing.
It's so fucking sad, bro. Did you see the videos of the two?
yeah,
that shit
that
was
was
dead ass sad.
yeah, that's crazy. You know who died?
yeah.
Oliver, bro.
Because
Well, all right, conspiracy time. Did you guys think that he was killed or he just died?
he was beefing with his label.
He was beefing with his label and he was saying some shit like a week before.
His last words were crazy. That's all it is.
Yeah,
We got to see him at EDC though.
we did. Yeah, I'm gonna just put it out there. I think he got killed. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I literally thought it was AI when I saw the video. I was like, "There's no way that's fucking."
Yeah, no, I think he got killed. I don't trust planes.
Do you know who he is?
Yeah.
No, I mean I didn't listen to him either, but I kept seeing my shit go straight into conspiracy theories when my fucking when
This
somebody
motherfucking shit puts a tinfoil hat.
dude like a motherfucker,
Is someone
bro.
died? Hold on, they better get me next.
Yeah, no, so they fucking they went straight to that shit and they were posting the video of him talking about what was going on. I think it was a week or 2 weeks beforehand of him saying what was happening with his label and shit like that.
Mhm.
So I was like, yikes, he definitely got killed. That's how I see it, at least. Yeah, no, R.I.P. That shit is sad as fuck, bro. And good news though, Mexico won their second game and they're not gonna advance into the game. of 16.
Sheesh.
Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't be watching soccer like that, but me and my siblings went out to go fucking watch the game at Buffalo Wild Wings. That shit was a fun ass time. I am not gonna lie to you guys. That shit was pretty fun. I got fucked up at Buffalo Wild Wings, bro.
As someone that doesn't watch sports, watching them at a bar and shit is really entertaining because everyone is there for that, or even fights.
Yeah,
That shit's very entertaining.
I know you don't watch sports.
Fuck
you
the
don't watch
Chivas,
sports.
homie.
I think we should one day or next time we should go to one of those major championship games to watch it on the TVs because I think it's pretty fun, bro.
I'm down.
That shit was really fun.
I really want to go to not basketball. I really want to go to a baseball game.
Yeah. Oh no, we should definitely go when the A's get here, bro.
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
they're gonna have tickets hella cheap. Would you be down to go with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
definitely.
I want to go just to experience because the last time I went to a actual Dodgers, I went to a baseball game. It was a couple years ago. Went for the World Cup version of it. So it was a bunch of teams all around the world. But I was 18 and I low-key don't remember it because it was super hot, bro. But I want to go over there, dude. Get a whole bunch of hot dogs, a beer. That shit low-key sounds lit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, dude.
That should sound fun.
Yeah, we should definitely do that shit.
Hot dogs. Yeah,
Head ass.
you seen that video? How good's your hot dog call? I'd buy.
Oh hell yeah, bro. I hope they're cheap too.
Fuck no.
Nah, there's some stadiums where they're oh yeah, you get a $2 hot dog, $3 beer. Where their concession stands are not that expensive, but because they're trying to get people in to spend just a little
Mm.
bit of money. But yeah, bro, that shit was fun as fuck, man. I think we should definitely do it. I know we're gonna. Me and my siblings are going to Ojos Locos next week for the fucking next game they're gonna play. No, nobody cares. All right, that's
No, I was
fucking
about to
crazy.
say, tell her I said hi.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yep.
That's fucking wild. But
Yeah,
you know the
skip
funniest,
her.
funniest comment I seen, dude. So Mexico played South Korea. Funniest comment I seen, bro. They're like, 9 months we're gonna see a bunch of Korean babies, right? Because of Mexicans and all them. And they're like, yeah, that you know what you get at the 9 months, you get a Filipino.
That's pretty fucking
Bro, I
funny.
was dying at that fucking comment, dude.
No, I saw the clips of like there was this one where it was like, yeah, I don't think it's that serious, and her mom was fucking sobbing
Crying, yeah.
while doing the dishes, and the first comment it was like, "Damn, I wish we both could have won." And it's like two cats, one dressed up as a Mexican, the other one's a
South
fucking
Korean.
samurai.
Yeah.
It's a samurai with a fucking rice hat. And then like right under it was like, "We won at what cost?" It's Batman crying in the rain like this. It's like, I rock with the Koreans.
Yeah. Korea or South Korea and Mexico have gotten a really nice bond that I really love seeing. Because have you seen any clips of them? Like of them in Mexico, dude?
No.
Bro. Like all the Mexicans, they're like welcoming all of fucking South Koreans and shit like that coming in as vacation.
Mhm.
I
Right?
love all those videos.
Dude, they're literally coming in and they're like giving them fucking like they're like dead ass welcome in, like, oh, welcome in here, whatever, trying to just talk to them and shit like that. There's so many places where like a Korean will just be walking by and a group of Mexicans be like, oh, come over here, we'll give you a drink, and they'll let them fucking just chug out the cantarito, which is like that big ass fucking mug of drinks and shit.
I just saw the one where they flipped the Korean dude upside down.
Yeah, that's what they so they like grab him by the feet, lift him up, and then they have to drink from the fucking big ass mug. The funniest one I seen was there was these Korean dudes that were gonna go into the stadium, but they were like, "Hey, you can't bring in a bottle of tequila inside," and so they were just taking swigs out of the fucking tequila outside the stadium, and they're like just giving that shit out to a bunch of people like walking by, and it's so wholesome to fucking see, dude. But I love seeing that shit, dude. It makes me happy. That shit. It's like with all the bad shit going around, like this shit fun.
I'm saying, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, you Mexicans are hot bad.
All
So you will.
right.
You guys are all right in my book.
Nah, but yeah, I would, dude. It was a fun time.
I really want to go to a hockey game
Dude, a hockey game would be.
because that shit. When I was working, I was like, that shit is entertaining.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Would you be down for a hockey game?
It was fucking. Because I was working the event. I was like, damn, I'm not like you're not even near the rink. Like I'm like all the way like by the concession. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking cold as shit.
But I feel like they still gotta have everything cold though, to
Cold
some
as fuck.
extent. Yeah.
hella baddies. Hockey
Oh, I bet, bro.
hockey girlies, they different.
Woo.
Bro.
I know.
They got that strong build. Like this bitch might fucking push me or something.
Yeah, dude. I definitely want to go to a hockey game. The baseball when the A's get here, I think that should be so fun. Maybe a WNBA championship game.
Hell, that just sounds so. I'd rather not watch.
Trying to
them.
watch some lowlights, bro.
I feel like we would get kicked out because I would be talking so much shit. I'm like, y'all on the W? Look at that. Missing wide open layups. Oh! I had to be booed.
Got a big ass Vegas shirt. Come on, make one.
Boo! Bro. I would get kicked out. I'd be drunk as fuck booing. Like, y'all suck. Boo! Someone's fucking like someone's mom and little sister. This little girl that's aspiring to want to be a fucking basketball player. I'm just shitting on her dreams. I'm like, you want to become a basketball player and not make money? Boo! Nah, I was playing.
Oh yeah, we're about to get canceled.
About what? They don't make enough money.
Fuck, bro.
So all of us have journals. We just found out Juan has one, and he has a couple questions. So we're gonna let him. We're gonna let him lead for the beginning. Yeah, I just passed you the conch.
Type shit.
Got the talking stick
You
now.
look so sexy putting that shit up.
I do got a couple questions for the pod. You know, it all depends on the feeling and such, but to get it started, I guess I could bring up one. Again, this is one of the first questions. What's the lesson you learned the hard way?
I could think of damn like 3 just popped up in my head.
Are we talking specifically life or relationships or
In general.
family, friends?
Yeah, it could be in general, or the ones that hit hardest.
Boundaries.
Sweat,
Oh, I'm sweating hella bad right now. Yeah. What the fuck was you farted? Shit, bro. I was like, "There's a fucking earthquake right now." God damn,
Hey, we need a 4th mic.
dude. Hold on. I hope the mic pick that shit up, bro.
Because it went into the chair. It acted like a subwoofer.
Fuck. Boundaries, bro. Boundaries, and then I don't know if this is still considered boundaries, but like, what's like the shit I don't like, if that makes sense.
That's boundaries.
That's boundaries.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I don't like it when they
Yeah.
do this. Yeah, that's
boundaries, bro.
100p.
100 boundaries, bro. Mainly just for relationships. I feel like I don't. I feel like I don't really. I feel like I don't really have to worry about boundaries with you guys though, because I feel like I'm kind of open with you guys with like anything. So like that's
Yeah.
not really a problem with you guys. Even with my family, like, my specifically like my family, I don't have that problem of like boundaries either. I will tell my parents or I'll tell my siblings like whatever I want to tell them. If there's something that I don't want to tell them, I won't tell them. And most of the time, they won't really ask.
Like try to intrude on it.
Yeah, they won't intrude. Like my mom just be like, my mom for sure just be like, "Hey, like, are you okay? Like everything all good?" And I'll just be like, "Yeah, yeah," you know. And there's been multiple times where like she's asked me right, and I'm going through some shit, and I will let her know like what's going on, you know. But again, recently I'm like, dude, holy shit, you are dropping everything right now, bro.
Come on.
But I haven't needed to do that recently. But yeah, mainly, bro, it's just boundaries.
Boundaries.
Yeah.
That's a solid one. I think that is.
Because a lot of people don't know how to like, oh, that's your boundary. You insecure.
Oh yeah, I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying you don't have no respect.
No, yeah, I do for real. Yeah,
Like, what do you mean I can't suck that guy's dick?
just friends. Nah, all right, let's not put that out there, bro.
You just made me mad as fuck.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put that type of negativity out
What'd you call me?
there. Hey, bro, it's
Juneteenth?
Juneteenth, bro. Nah, I don't be doing that,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Well, honestly, I probably would say that's just the main one. Like, there's probably some other ones, but they're not as, I don't want to say important, but they're not as prevalent as boundaries. Like that word, huh?
Yeah.
I've been trying to expand my vocabulary.
Fucking vernacular vocabulary.
Oh, my Lexon is getting bigger.
Wow.
Oh, I don't think I said it correctly.
You just
Pronounced it
unlocked a
correctly.
new word for Elmo. Lexon.
I think it's Lexon.
Pull out your thesaurus.
Yeah, no, that was from one of Adapt's videos.
This motherfucker right here. What do you say? It was it's quintessential.
Oh, quintessential.
Damn, 89% accuracy on that. Low key, huh? I'll get that shit. I feel like that's a good one too because I feel like a lot of adolescents and like young adults don't know how to maneuver that correctly.
Oh yeah. You know what? Going back onto that, I was gonna try and save this for next week, but do you? Nah, I don't. I'm gonna word it a little bit weird, but yeah, no. I feel like that's one of the things that you can't really. How do you say like? That is some shit you kind of have to learn. That's not something that you can just fucking grow up and then understand solo. Like it is literally just some shit that just has to happen eventually. Whether it is low key through friends, family, or relationships. I feel like most of the time is relationships though, because again, for us it's a little different because we are kind of open. But like when you're like first starting off with a relationship, I feel like buttons have to be pushed to understand your partner, right? And so with that is kind of like the necessary steps of like, hey, I don't fuck with that. You don't fuck with me doing this X, Y, and Z, and then so shit comes out of it, you know. Yeah. Do you have one since you wrote it down, or would you say boundaries too?
Yeah, I'd say boundaries, but another thing I have learned the hard way is that time waits for no one.
Oh, damn right.
You got to keep on living, you know, no matter what's coming to you, like any bad things, you know, things don't stay for long, good or bad. We're only here for so long, so gotta enjoy it and know that time waits for.
I like your voice.
Fuck, I wanted to kiss you right. That was
No,
hot.
I definitely, yeah, I felt that one too, bro. You know what though? Okay, this is the other question. Do you think, as our ages, do you think we're navigating ourselves, our own paths, in like a way that you feel like you would be content with right now?
In terms of like life.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because for me, right, I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, because you know how there's always that thing, oh, if you had to fucking give this younger generation a fucking an advice, like what would you give them and shit? For me, or for us, I guess it would be like, to your peers, what is that as something that you think needs to be shared for your peers, right? Since we're all essentially the same age.
Wait, what do you mean? Something shit? Oh, like something we would say?
Yeah, to our fellow 22, 23-year-olds.
Shit. Here's my biggest pet peeve. When y'all out drinking, can y'all not act like children? I hate that shit.
You know, he says it as a joke, but I fucking
I'm
felt
being
that
so
shit.
dead.
I felt that shit to the core.
Every time I go out drinking, I'm like, I was not acting like that when I was that age. Like, I would fucking behave myself. Like, I don't think there is any occasion where you should be so shitty drunk you can't even fucking like handle yourself. Like, one from like just like being like from a societal standpoint, but like as a safety, like you're telling me you want to get that drunk to where you don't know where the fuck you are. Like, I feel like that's so scary.
Yeah.
Because once I'm like, all right, I can't, like, all right, walking is kind of making me dizzy. Let me slow the fuck down. That's like, you know what I mean? Or like starting fights and shit.
Yeah. I've said this shit with you, remember how technically, like, because we live in Vegas, we're not the normal, like, young adults. I've always said, like, I feel like when you live in Vegas, like, I don't want to say what you're supposed to do, but what, like, the majority of people our age do is literally just go to the clubs and get fucked up.
I've been doing a lot of that lately.
You have been doing a lot of that lately, but
It's been
to each
rough.
their own. Uh, do you think do you see it as like you're the weird one or like they're the weird one? Obviously, you don't have to really be weird and shit like that.
Well, I mean, it all comes down to like experiences, I guess. Like you have to live through it to kind of understand it. You know, it's a phase. I would want to say, you know.
Or a better question, right? For both of you guys. Do you guys think, because this is the way I think, do you guys think it's a healthy balance of doing um very little for over a long period of time, or compared to doing a lot in a short amount of time and then stopping?
I think the better way to word it is, I think the way you should actually think about it is what you want to get out of it.
Because to me, right, I don't want to fucking have to, because you know how there's always like the people like, oh, I had my fun in my like early 20s and shit like that. To me, I'm not trying to have, or obviously I'm trying to have fun, but I'm not trying to have fun like almost every weekend or everything like that, because I'm like, I still want to do other things, right, and extend that side of finding enjoyment in a lot of different things, right, up until I'm like 35. You know, and I feel like there's a lot of people nowadays that just go, oh no, I literally partied until I was like 26, 27, and then I stopped completely. But I feel like after that point, then you kind of like you shut off a part of yourself that kind of made you who you were, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I find that.
I feel like that's my balance, but
I just feel like if you have a better mindset about it, because like if you're like going, like I've been going, because like I feel like I really need like, because even like I've always been shy. I feel like me being social has been really good on like my mental health, like being around it by people, like listening to music, like yeah, I'm drinking and shit, but like being social, like even with anything in the world, us as creatures, we are social beings. Even like with religion, even if it's like the fucking spaghetti monster, every religion, the one thing they have in common is they have a community. Like being surrounded by people. Like even doing the podcast, it felt way better having a third person. It feels, you know what I mean? It feels like there's a fucking
Oh fuck me, I
like
guess.
extra energy. No, but you know what I mean? Like the more
Yeah.
person
No,
we added, it feels
no, I feel it.
motherfucker.
No, I'm just playing.
You know what I mean though?
No, yeah, I get you.
So like every time I've been out, like every person I've been meeting, like it's so fucking cool. So like I met David's roommate was the opening DJ where he went to. I was like, this is fucking sick. I'm like, and then we got to dance with the dude. And then I got to meet like his homies that like rock climb with him. And then he was like telling me about like their he just joined this rock climbing team that has like their own like clothing brand.
I seen that shit.
He was like, bro, like come with us, like you come take photos. I'm like that is fucking, you know what I mean? I feel like that shit's cool. So when I'm going out, I'm not like, let's see how fucked up I can get. It's like I want to meet like people, like, you know, just like fucking be social. I'm at work most of the fucking week and I'm a robot. I'm repeating the same lines. I'm doing the same shit over and over. The only time I really get to be social is when I'm either doing this shit with y'all. And then that was about it. And before I started going out. And then most of the places I'm going out to is either free, like $15-$20 to get in, which is, you know, I fucking spent like $2,000 on the computer and I didn't get to socialize with anybody. Because I feel like if you're going there for the right reasons, it could be less harmful than if you're going out there like, let's go do fucking coke. Let's see how late we can stay up. I feel like that's when you're like, that's kind of slow down.
I feel like people just do a crash and burn. Like they do a big ass spike younger years and then they just fucking straight crash.
La Bamba type shit.
What?
La Bamba.
I don't know what
That's how he died. What they say.
Who?
That singer. La Bamba.
I don't know.
Died in a plane crash. But his brother was like that.
Mm.
So in the movie, like his brother was like good for nothing and he was like always partying and shit. And then towards the end, he was kinda like, you watch video essays?
Yeah.
So they were talking about like it's like parallelish that when you start to like kind of even yourself out, it's already too late. Crash and burn.
Mm. Yeah. No, that. Yeah. I don't know. To me, I feel like that's my balance at least. I'm definitely not gonna be fucking be doing a lot of experiences up until 35. But also,
You're gonna wait till 35? Or
no,
what do you mean up until 35?
up until 35 probably is like me, like, like, like going out. I guess
Oh.
I'm like extending the longevity of it up until 35. Because again, right, there's people that crash and burn early at like fucking 28, 29, we'll say max. Like after that, what do they want to do? Go after like their career and job and shit like that. Like to me, I'm like, I'd rather do that ish right now, but also still have fun here and there. Because to me, it's like, all right, cool. I still did my career and all that shit up until 35, but I also had my fun up until 35. And so my balance is I'm doing both instead of having to fucking like.
Not to say that people that are having fun right now are living.
Yeah, no. Obviously, again, everybody has their own. That's why I said for our own paths. Like I don't want a tunnel vision of like I'm gonna party now and then fucking straight just focus on career later. I'm like I'd rather do both right now, just because I feel like you get to broaden yourself like that. I don't know. That's how I see it, at least. Yeah, I like that. I like how we got from there over here.
To circle back on the last one, I feel like something I had to learn was you don't always have to know why. Because I felt like not like finding shit out, but like, oh, I guess kind of, but like with all my friends and like relationships where like stuff didn't pan out the way I wanted it to, I used to be like, oh, why? Like, is it me? Is it them? Like, I'm trying to figure this shit out, and you just go down this fucking hole where you like it's so negative that you're trying to find an answer when there just isn't. Like, if you feel like there's nothing for you to fucking know, there probably isn't. There's not an answer for everything. And I feel like, especially like at an adolescent age, you always want to know, like, because even kids, they're like,
oh, they ask so many questions.
like, why?
Yeah.
Like, even like growing up, whatever the fuck is happening, that shit. I always said that whatever happens for a reason. As corny as that shit is, There's not always gonna be an answer. You could give yourself an answer, but it's not gonna fucking be.
Yeah.
There's,
That one thing I'm saying that is I talked to him when we were driving over here. I was like, I definitely want to stop overthinking a lot. Or at least like I want to stop overthinking the small things of like I don't know, just small things of like anything, bro. Cuz I feel like questioning yourself on this not even decisions, but just like thoughts, right? That are huge in your life, I feel like are healthy because you kind of have to be reasonable with yourself, right? And logistical and just like you have to have reason, right? But I feel like it starts to become unhealthy when you start fucking overthinking like small ass little fucking things here and there. And I feel like most of the time it comes from like relationships within like whether it be partners, families, or friends and shit like that. So like I feel like that's where like a bunch of like overthinking comes through, and that shit becomes negative. Um, and it'd be more for me, bro. I be getting headaches, bro. Fuck. Just know if I ever get a headache around you guys, just be like, I'm overthinking some shit right now. Your boy needs to fucking chill out and get some food in him.
if I were to put it in one sentence, people are gonna be people and do what they do.
Oh yeah.
I've had to tell myself that shit a couple of. People are people. Everybody. If there's one thing I've learned, like I was talking to Anna about this, like we were just venting. I'm like, one thing I've learned, like in the past like 2 years, is everybody's reality is different. If that makes any sense, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like my version of like what is right is not the version of yours.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, not everybody has the same mindset.
And and like you can't do shit about it. And that circles back to like there is no answer that I'm gonna fucking find that is gonna make sense for whatever is happening.
Yeah.
Because your reality is not mine. My wrong is not your wrong. Your right could be my wrong. Like you find that okay? That's fucking weird. But I can't convince you because that's literally your fucking reality.
All right. So another question that I got here is love a choice or a feeling?
Ooh. Is love a choice or a feeling?
Love was 100%. It's a choice. Lust is a feeling.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I feel like, yeah, because I mean, you can always choose who to love, who not to love.
Love is a bunch of choices. You're constantly making choices.
Yeah.
If I were to do this, like it would make them happy. If I were to do this, it would let them know they are loved. Feeling is like fuck. Every time I see a fat ass, I get a real good feeling. That shit ain't love. That shit's lust. And that's another lesson for the adolescents. You need to learn the difference between love and lust, because you will fucking end up in some weird situation.
Yeah. Do you think you made a lot more decisions in relationships out of love or lust?
I feel like I made a lot of bad decisions from lust.
Yeah, but I mean, like overall, do you think you made more decisions based off of love or lust?
Oh, love, 100%.
Love. What about you, love?
Yeah, love, 100%.
No, nothing. I think like some of my like most happy moments is like because out of a relationship, because love is broad, right? Family, friends. I feel like my best memories is when I could see that love when I'm giving it. Pause. Not like, so like when we first were getting money, right? And like we're getting gifts and like we're all smiling, like that shit. Probably some of my best memories right there. Like when we all go out to eat and we're fucking laughing and talking, some of my best memories right there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a choice because we had to choose to go eat. We had to, you know, choose to make time for each other.
I'd be lusting over you. Sorry.
Be playing all these games, but you don't ever want to plug in your control.
Whoa, bro.
Hey,
that
was fire though.
He's
Huh?
like, hey, you never plug in your cord to me, bro.
You never blow my cartridge. Nah, y'all ain't fucking with that one, bro. I thought that shit was fire,
Bro.
You like that?
Reminded me of that fucking little. I don't know if it's a fan animation or some shit like that, where it's like, it's like when you know how like there was Sausage Party, right? And they had like that they had that similar type of fucking animation on like these old Was it Nintendo 64 where you put in the cartridges like that, or was that a different one? I don't know. It was one of the old game systems, right? Basically, their games was like, he's like, hey, bro, if you want to feel something real good, he's like, get one of your fucking he was like one of the connectors. He's like, fold that shit a little bit. He's like, and just wait for the magic. So then it's a kid that comes in here, and he blows that shit, and he just goes, oh. I was like,
Yo.
dude, that shit's so fucking crazy.
Oh no, my legs are bent. Don't blow 'em. Sorry.
All right, bro.
Wow.
Do you think if all humans were to be able to like love each other, the world would be like good, or would there still be bad? Or let me reword it better. Do you think love is always a positive? Like it always has a positive reaction?
No. Watch that fucking movie Obsession, bro.
That's not love though.
Nah, but there'd be some people that love people like that, and they'd be dead.
Oh my god.
I think there's always gonna be a negative to that. Like, it may not be a negative that you see it as, or it's not something that you see as a negative, but more or wait, no, other way. They might not see it as a negative, but you might see it as a negative, and to them that's love. You know, so that's how I feel like not. I mean, nah. If we were to all love each other, I think we would be a lot better. But I don't think like gotten rid of every bad thing if that makes sense. Like,
It hurt my heart to put that tumor in her brain.
motherfucker.
For real. Like
Um,
us launching a nuclear strike on the country we love. Fuck, that really hurt, man. But they had to go. We gotta bomb them motherfuckers.
nah, I think it's just one of those like things of like there's still gonna be a negative with that positive. But like it has to balance itself out. You know, like 6 and 7. All right, let's get another question out here because this is a little crazy right now.
It just sounds so fucking stupid. Okay, go ahead with question. I want to add something. I want to tell you how smart I am.
You guys want another question?
Yes, y'all.
Yeah.
Pretty please. My mom told me to say please because it's respectful.
Is it better to be needed or wanted?
I was gonna answer in the voice, but I really like that question.
Probably wanted. I don't like that. I don't like having the pressure of being needed.
Wait, do you think? Wait, do you mean like better
pretty
in
valid.
terms of like in general or like personally? Like, what do I feel like it's better?
Personally,
Probably feeling needed. Because want is fleeting. Needed is like, you know what I mean? That's permanent. Like as humans, we need water. Right now, I want to jack off. That feeling is gonna go away in about like 10 minutes.
I don't
Yeah.
want to be needed because I feel like that's a big ass pressure on you.
I like that.
Oh, I
Cause
don't.
I want to be a family man one day. I'm gonna have one daughter and one boy. I want to be dead.
I can't take you serious with that voice.
Yeah,
sorry.
I can't, bro.
No, for real.
I'm like trying to comprehend what to say to you.
No, I meant that though.
No, yeah. No, I don't know. I mean,
Can you repeat yourself?
So basically, what I said is, no, I feel like like wanting is like a fleeting emotion. I'd rather be like my family needs me, kids need. I like that. I like that feeling that they know, like when they need something, they like I pop up in there.
yeah. What do you want? Needed or wanted?
I'd say needed.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, honestly. Wanted is fade away.
Mm.
It's a feeling.
All right, don't be laughing because I made a bunch of noise right now.
You're saying?
Feeling. So it fades.
Mhm.
Now being needed, like he said, you need water. So I guess you will pop up instead eventually because they need you.
But is that out of desperation or is that out of love. 'Cause I feel like when somebody wants you, because it's not out of something that it's not out of something that they're gonna gain from, regardless of whatever it is.
I feel like that's even worse. Makes you sound like a toy.
What?
What you just said.
That they want you?
And then
What?
what you just said. Say everything that you just said right now.
That I would rather feel wanted than needed, because when you're needed, you feel like as if they need something that's transactional.
No. That is not what you
That's
said.
essentially what I said, because I feel like when you're needed, then they're just wanting to get something out of you.
No, what did you say for wanted? You said because when you're wanted, it's because
Because it's out of desire for you, towards you.
yeah, it sounds like a toy. Like I'm desiring some pussy right now.
It doesn't have to be sexual though. Like I want to hang out with you guys. That's not something sexual though. I desire to be with you guys. Can I not be with you guys?
No, you need to be with me.
You're taking this Pride Month a little too serious.
No, I mean like we needed to do the podcast. Like that's our thing. We need to do it together.
Motherfucker, pull that shit off real quick.
Come on now. Oh, my mom says I'm really good at this
Motherfucker.
English stuff.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'd rather be wanted.
I want you to my. All right, I'll stop all the gay jokes. That's
Yeah,
about
but you got a little too many today, bro.
What you talking about?
I think it's the heat.
I think it's the heat and the mic taking over right now.
I'm widowy in heat. Fucking sweating.
Yeah, we can tell, brother. We can tell, brother.
Use my fucking sweat out.
All right, then. That's a crazy one. That's a crazy one.
I like that question.
Would you ever want to be a therapist?
Me a therapist?
Yeah.
That's doing too much. I'll just stick to my head.
You said what?
I just stick to my head
Mm.
and try to not convince, but try to let others see my perspective, and if they, resonate with it, they do. Not then.
But would you not consider that in some form of therapy, though? Because I feel like therapy is you're trying to get people to see a different perspective. Not necessarily yours, but a different perspective. Especially like with like couples counseling, is to make one side look at the other side and vice versa.
Yeah, but
You think it's just too much work?
I got enough on my plate. I don't think.
No, but let's say like you're chilling, right, and you had some time. You think you would go to school to be a therapist and shit like that? Or you think you would enjoy it?
Damn, I go to school is crazy. Fuck that.
No, my respect to all the therapists out there and stuff, but I don't think I would.
I feel like being a marriage counselor is like an infinite pussy glitch. Hear me out. You side with the wife, whatever she's complaining about, you're like, you know what? He doesn't do that. He's a real piece of shit. She's vulnerable, heart's broken. You win that motherfucker.
Let me one up you real quick. Wouldn't you rather be a divorce lawyer?
No, because you actually have to know a lot of stuff.
You have to know a lot of stuff from marriage counseling.
Yeah,
Plus,
being
this
a-
time,
but being a
plus
lawyer,
as a lawyer though, you at least know that somebody's getting some type of assets, and that they're actually single now too.
no, I wouldn't.
Now
There is no lifetime where I'd want to be any lawyer.
well, it's just it's a joke, bro. Now I'm just saying this because it's happened. Apparently, there's this fucking girl that
That motherfucker's smart.
she divorced her husband, and then she got with her divorce lawyer. That shit was crazy as fuck. So that fool just took half the assets, and he signed that shit off.
I had something similar like that. She cheated on me for the guy that she said not to worry about. It's like kind of similar.
Fuck that shit.
Damn, but you know the crazy statistic? I think it's more than 50% of all marriages now end.
Yeah.
Divorce. Or first, at least. First marriages.
It gets worse.
The higher up you go.
The more marriages you're in, the it's a really low percentage it's gonna last.
That shit is crazy when I heard that shit, dude.
That's the power of like. That's why I've always said when I get married, I don't want to have like the legal. I don't want to have like we're just married. You know what I mean? I feel like once you give like it a legal power, it becomes all weird. I feel like it's not even love anymore.
Ooh, would you get a prenup?
I'm gonna pee.
I would.
Tripping.
Would you get a prenup?
You think I'd let a bitch come in here and take a piece of doubted? Fuck that. Hell no.
Doubt it.
Yeah, no, fuck that shit, bro.
That shit gonna be hella funny in the courtroom. Doubt it? No, like the brand. No, I doubt it. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I mean,
Honor. I don't know what the fuck they're saying over there.
Honor that bitch. Twipping. She didn't have to be in the hot ass watch.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking. I don't think I could. I don't. Yeah, I don't think I could see myself with no prenup. That shit is scary.
I'm taking really granted right now those podcasts we did in the winter.
Oh yeah,
I'm taking
bro.
that shit hella. Like I'd
Oh.
rather be able to not feel my feet right now than fucking feel what I'm feeling.
I knew this was gonna happen when we fucking summer came around.
Because I'm about to take the meanest shower. I feel so sticky and not like in a sexual hot way. I feel like nasty sticky.
Yeah.
Unless you want to, no. Okay. Well, yeah. I just feel like.
You also did come out of work though.
So not only do I feel sticky,
You smell like curry.
I feel like Indian sticky.
You know what came out today? Or not came out today. You know what's coming out soon?
Showers?
GTA 6.
Shower?
There's no way. That's just gonna get delayed.
Nah, they already announced the pre-order.
They did that shit last time.
No, you pre-order it the 24th next Wednesday. Comes out November 19th.
For fucking November?
Yeah.
During Thanksgiving? Oh,
Yeah.
that's real cool.
Yeah.
Their biggest thanks to us is making us buy their game.
Yeah.
Are you gonna buy it? Okay, I will.
I'm gonna buy it, yeah. Oh, there's a company out there that say they're shutting that day because there's so many people there's so many people wanting time off that day that they're just gonna close the day off for their shop. Of GTA 6.
Are you? Damn, that's fucking.
Yeah.
That's actually good. Are you gonna get the new next 2K?
No, fuck no.
You a bitch.
I don't like sports games. I think they're kind of.
I saw this.
Like you're telling me you'd rather play a sports game than go out there and play it?
Yeah, like I'd rather shoot people in the game than shoot people outside.
I said sports game.
Well, I physically cannot do that. I cannot be a 6'5" black man.
But you can still play basketball.
Not the way that I want to play it on the game.
All right, but in your
I will never
imagination,
in my life be able to fucking.
You seen Isaiah Thomas? There's been 2 of him.
Don't know who the fuck he is.
He was the shortest basketball player ever to live.
And was he able to tomahawk dunk?
Yes, he was able to dunk. He was 5'4".
He's able to tomahawk dunk.
I don't know what the fuck that is, but that fool was able to fucking dunk.
This motherfucker was not dunking in the NBA as a 5'4" player.
Search up Thomas or Isaiah Thomas Celtics, right? There's 2. I think they're father and son.
You lost me at Celtics. I'm just kidding. No, I saw this TikTok where it was like, because you know how like the black community like really likes anime, so they were like 2K is literally World of Warcraft for black people, and I always thought that 2K was literally an MMO, and then like when I saw that video and like the black people that sounds great, like the black community in the comments like realizing it was like, damn, low key this Asian dude kind of spitting. And I've always said that shit. I'm like, you log on, you do your daily workouts, your daily quests, and you upgrade your person's overall for their attributes, your skill points.
Yeah.
I was like, this is literally a black World of Warcraft. Except the fighting monsters, we're fucking, and then we're in the W. We're in the WB. Okay.
Did you ever get back into video games? Like if you had the time? Like casually.
This motherfucker was a crazy PUBG player.
This
This motherfucker used to drop like 15, 20 bombs and fucking.
Bro, on the COD Mobile, I know.
That boy used to be a bit like.
on mobile too for real. Nah.
Like at all.
I dedicate my time towards something else.
Like even like as a
as a little hobby.
No, not hobby. How would you say it? Like a communal? No. You know what I'm talking about? Like as a commodity.
Nah.
For real?
I don't even got games on my phone anymore.
You ain't got Classroom no more?
Not even
What? You not a Clash Royale guy right now? I
I'm
ain't either.
a type of guy. Just trying to dedicate my time with work and friends.
No. I know. That aside, though,
I still don't play games on my own times.
would you ever? Let's say this pops off, right, and we have time, and we invite you. Would you get on?
I wouldn't be good. So I wouldn't.
What the fuck does that matter?
Because
Wait, what?
Last time I checked, Minecraft don't got a skill rate. Fuck.
like,
I don't know,
shit, I
playing
can't
with-
jump. I can't fucking jump.
Playing with you, that shit made me feel like it did.
Nah, bro.
This
Dude,
motherfucker,
there's-
he was building shit I didn't even know was like in the game. I was like, dude, I did not know you can make shit like this. This motherfucker took, bro. This guy right here.
That's what I'm saying. There's levels towards it, and I'm.
But
already,
there's
like,
casual games though.
I feel like
if
you
it's,
wouldn't.
like some Street Fighters and like Mortal Kombat type shit.
I don't play those.
I feel like if he were to play games, like let's say we were rich, whatever, we're just having fun. I feel like you would really enjoy like racing simulating games,
I thought he was gonna say some farm simulator.
bro. That's crazy.
I enjoy those.
Fuck, bro.
Like
Your bloodline is strong.
you know which one you might like? This might be a little great. Like
Uh.
fucking house flipper. You buy a
Alright,
house, you
guys.
clean that shit up, and you flip
That's a
that
wrap.
bitch. Actually, Loki, you Loki might like the fucking Forza games and shit like that. I've been enjoying them recently.
Like even like I watched this dude on TikTok. That shit looks entertaining. Like even if I was playing, he's a truck driver.
Oh yeah, bro. Those be
Those are hella entertaining. I ain't gonna lie. Like that shit makes me want to be well,
oh, I definitely want.
I would be a truck driver if I didn't have to drive like the big semis. If I had to drive like
like a big U-Haul.
yeah, like one of those. I don't know. It just gives me anxiety driving that big ass thing like on a freeway. That shit gives me anxiety.
For me, it would be turns. I would hate.
Or like when they're baying, that shit looks like
Fuck all
that shit looks
that
like
shit.
give me a headache. I'm happy my car has a camera. I just
Yeah.
fly in that bitch.
Damn. So you like for real like over just games entirely?
Well, I mean,
He's
I
playing
used
the
to
game
like
of life.
games
Like, no,
Last of Us and shit. Like that shit was fun. Multiplayer.
So like story mode
that-
games?
No, that and multiplayer. Last of Us. Have you played?
No.
That shit's fucking awesome.
That's a goaded. That's a
Yeah.
goat. That's some ball knowledge.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
That shit's entertaining as fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, because you got one life, and then that shit's awesome.
You know, like when you're executing people,
All
Shit.
that shit's fucking awesome.
animations are fire.
You ever heard of
Yeah.
hardcore Minecraft?
shut your ass. It's just different versions of Minecraft. Man, you got Hunger Game, TNT1.
I mean, hey, there's a MMO market. Oh, all right, I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
We should play hide and seek.
Where?
I don't know. I just feel like as adults we should do some fun kid shit. Like, could you imagine playing hide and
Us
seek? Right now?
three.
Yeah,
In the
y'all.
woods.
Fuck that.
That sounds fun.
Fuck, bro.
And the person that's counting has to be like blindfolded.
Fuck that. It's kinda...
Bro, fuck no. Because I'm gonna be scared as fuck. Y'all finna just grab me. Or somebody's gonna grab me. I take off my blindfold. There's nobody around me.
I really want to do some paranormal shit.
Dude, fuck no. We're not doing that shit, bro.
You wouldn't want to go ghost hunting?
Fuck no, bruh. That shit is scary.
Look,
bro.
he's getting bro. This fool has goosebumps right now. Think about that shit,
No, I don't.
bro. It's for the clip, you bitch. Damn, bro. Learn to lie.
I don't like LARPing, bro.
I do. I like to LARP my confidence.
That's a good one right there.
Tell you shit.
Nah, fuck that shit, bro. Would you ever want to do paranormal shit? I would not. I'm already saying that shit out loud right now. Fuck no.
Nah,
Yeah. All right.
I'd
Cool.
stay on the safe side.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That shit looks.
'Cause you never know. You know, you might go just for the fuck of it, but like you don't know what negativity you bring back. Like,
Yeah, bro.
It's gonna like attach to you.
As
and
long as I
shit.
got this cross on me, I'm safe, bud.
Do you remember Tom's Exploring or Explorers? Some shit
Huh?
like that? Tom's Explorers was like this YouTube channel. I think he still does them, but
He's dead.
nah, 2018, this fool was popping right before COVID. Bro gets millions of views, right? One of his friends that he goes with, right? They went to some abandoned some shit, right? And the guy picked up like this old ass watch. And I say old watch, it was just like a fucked up watch. It doesn't look like it was that old, maybe. Maybe it was like from like early 2010s and shit like that. But whatever, right? When he picked it up, that same video, I guess they found his name, like his friend's name on the wall with another name on the bottom. And I think like the ghost name was like Lucas or some shit like that. And anytime they would record a new video and like in a new place and shit, they would always find the friend's name and then Lucas below it. So like this shit got attached to him to where the point where like he was starting to get shit in his own home of like Lucas, the name being spelled out in like random ass places that should not be, whatever. And so he was like, yeah, he thinks that he got something attached to him from that video. Oh my bad. And it's just stayed with him ever since. I haven't seen his videos in years, so I don't know what's going on with that shit.
Should have had Jesus.
No, they're active believers. They're like faithful, right? And so like they all wear some type of cross and shit like that. And he's like, bro, he be feeling like hella. He said that he doesn't feel how do you say, like, he doesn't feel anything negative coming from it, but he definitely feels something, you know? And I'm like, fuck that shit, bro. I don't want nothing coming back with me.
Did you see that? It just fucking died.
The man's trying to go for some light, bro.
It was like bus bus bus, and it went like that. It went like bus one more time. It dropped straight down.
Oh, but yeah, bro. Fuck that. I'm not doing that.
I would do it one time.
I'd rather do food videos. Food videos.
Paranormal says Shamo. Like we should just go in an abandoned house for like overnight and see what happens.
With the Ouija board and shit.
Fuck no, the Ouija board is my
See, all of a sudden. All of a sudden.
Because like just being in an area, okay, but like to actively, no, that's like a different. Because like that's ritualistic. I don't fuck with that.
I've gone to that Zach's haunted museum thing. That shit was kind of scary. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm talking about?
The one by downtown.
Yeah, I went there.
Ah!
I went there one time, and that shit was. Nah, you know what the shit is though? It's like there's a bunch of animatronics which are like obviously they're just fucking robots.
Yeah.
They're moving and shit.
But
no
some
shit.
stuff in there, you were like,
no. So they have shit down there, bro, and they have shit like blocked off so much shit. So I forget what I think it's called a jinn book or some shit like that, right? Do you guys know what a jinn is?
Jinn's like a demon.
It's like a demon from like Afghanistan or like that type of religion, right? And so I don't know if you guys ever heard of that shit from Post Malone, where he went down because he's friends with Zach. He went down to the museum and they were looking at the same thing I looked at. And I guess Post Malone went in through some fucking deep ass depression shit, where like he almost died from like overdosing, like right after he saw that or he like looked at that shit. I think he might have touched it actually. So knowing that, went in there, right? And I remember like obviously when you're going through the tour, there's like shit from serial killers, and then there's just like small ass animatronics. There was the Annabelle doll there, bro. I didn't look at that shit. I was freaked the fuck out of my life, bro. I was like, fuck that shit. But we went into that fucking room with the book, and like there's like this other fucking like little box and shit, bro. They have it on a fucking like altar, and then it's surrounded by glass, and then there's fucking rope around that shit, and you're only allowed to walk around that shit. And I was like, bro, this shit scary, bro, scary as fuck. And then same thing with the I think it's like a tablet or some shit like that. Same thing, bro.
Like a Kindle?
No, that's like a fucking stone tablet. Like, no, they're not gonna have a fucking Samsung tablet in there, bro. No,
These motherfuckers got a haunted iPad.
No, bro. But yeah, nah.
The near future, baby.
Ooh,
let's test it right
key,
now.
Bro.
If there is anything,
Bro, I'm about to fuck now, dude. But yeah, no, that shit was low, dude. That shit again. When you like see the animatronics, I'm like, yeah, that's just all right.
Your fucking ear's bleeding. Your short hair is like this. It looked like your shit was dried up.
I was like, damn, bro. I'm like, if it's my earring, it's my earring. I know that.
No, because I'm like, it's because it's the way your hair is sitting with the light. It looks like there's just like a black spot right here. I'm not trolling. I'm being so dead. Here, I'll take a picture. So
no, I don't. It's my hair. It's my hair. Well, no, because I was like, if you're telling me that it's blood right there, I was like, I had my. I started wearing my AirPods upside down. I like switch them around in the AirPods so the AirPod goes up, and it was sitting right here. So I was like, oh, that's probably why.
Why the fuck are you wearing your AirPods?
Because my AirPods will die, and when I'm laying down, so I'll lay down on my right ear, and so my my left one will die. So I have my right one. I'll put it in my ear like this while the other one charges in the case. Hey, why you laughing? Some smart ass shit, bro.
So what? Like, you don't wash your underwear? You put them inside out?
That's
Double
not the same thing.
use.
Look,
Oh shit.
and then you could wear them backwards. Nah, I'm just talking shit.
But yeah, no, that shit was scary.
Yeah,
You were gonna say some
But,
shit?
yeah. So imagine all those scary artifacts that are there. Imagine all those. Someone had to touch it at some point.
It was Zach. He's the one that like moved everything.
That's pretty fucking scary.
Yeah.
I remember when they were transporting the Annabelle doll. That shit was like a high security. Well, I only say this because have you met my aunt? Okay, so the aunt that always comes here, that like sells shit with my mom, she's haunted. So like, I'm gonna tell you a true story. So my sister and my brother, like, because our family's close. Yes. So when they used to live in this apartment, it was my aunt, grandma, grandpa, my uncle, and then Maja, only child. So my sister and my brother used to sleep over there. And there was one time like my sister said like Maja was hella tripping. She was like, Maja came in the room fucking screaming at me. And then like, what are you talking about? And like I guess like during that whole time, so my sister's in the room. So like you ever been in my room? Like how like the Chinese door? So imagine if you're laying on my bed and that's where the door is. She said like my cousin was in the doorway like this, just fucking like fucking tripping. So my like she goes out, she goes like talks to me like, what the fuck is wrong with her? She was like, what are you talking about? She's been in the room with me the whole time. She's in the bathroom.
Mm.
And there's been like hella times where like my sisters like they'll wake up and they'll just like see shit over there. Oh, there's one. I remember one time when my uncle died. Like that's why I believe in that spiritual shit. When my uncle died, I feel like I posted it and you saw it on my Snapchat. When my uncle died, their ring camera took a picture and it was my with obviously it looked like him. Because you literally just see a figure like this with a fucking but like it was clear as fuck. Like literally looked like
Now repeat that into the microphone.
well, I'm out of breath. I have swamp ass. I'm so hot. I have swamp ass. Fuck. That was nasty. I'm gonna take a fat ass shower. I feel
That's
disgusting.
disgusting.
I feel nastier. I feel like a dirty little fucking.
When I gotta say that story again into the mic.
Which one?
What you just said.
Oh yeah, when my uncle passed away from his motorcycle accident, like that we saw him on the ring camera. I think it's him. I mean, the motherfucker had a motorcycle helmet on, but you literally just saw like like someone standing on the doorstep, like this, like looking at the door, and he had like a leather jacket, and a fucking motorcycle helmet, and that's when I had that dream. I'll tell you about that dream. Did I tell you about that? I had a dream. I don't have dreams often. Like I have them like once in every while, but like after my uncle died, I had a dream. Where it's me. God damn it. It's me, my dad, the black one, and then it was him that passed away. So in the dream, like we're talking on the couch like this, and then like imagine if like John was me, or no, you're me, and then John is my dad. So I'm like talking, whatever. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Bathroom's over there, so I go that way. I come out the bathroom and I see like this bald fucking head. Like my uncle that passed away had a bald head, like a shiny head, Uncle Danilo. I'm like, what the fuck? I come out. I'm like talking to him. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? All he says to me is, I can't be here for long. Whatever you have to say, just let it out. And like, mind you, like it looked normal like this before I went into the bathroom. When I came out the bathroom, it felt like, or not felt like, it looked like a bunch of these studio lights coming through the window. Like it looked angelic. Like the whole house was lit up. There was not a shadow in the entire fucking living room. He was like, whatever you have to say, let that shit out. I let everything out. And he was like, all right, I gotta go. And I woke up crying. That was like one of my most like memorable dreams. And then I fucking went like talked to my mom. She's like, I had a dream about him too. But in her dream, she was like, he wouldn't turn around and like talk to me. She was like, he was only talking to everybody at the table. He wouldn't turn around. So I'm like, maybe he was beefing with her. He talked to me.
I think shit gets stuck to people.
I believe in that spiritual shit, 100 Pete.
What was that?
I don't know. I know the ghost
Yeah,
moved
bro.
my mic.
I feel like I think one of the dudes actually that was on that show quit because he like hated that shit. I think he was like a bald dude. What's crazy is like they all live over here, bro, in Vegas. And I remember one time they did an episode on my house, bro. I swear that house was in the same neighborhood Jose lives in. I may be wrong. I may
Hell
be
no.
wrong, but I was like, bro, because they showed like a 3D render of like the houses and shit. I'm like, hey, bro, why does the layout like that
3D
looks?
render.
I'm like, why does that shit look so familiar to me, bro? I feel like I've driven down there, but yeah, no, bro. I feel like I said, just looking at that shit, bro, I was getting some weird vibes. Um, yeah, I fucking dipped the fuck out that shit real quick, bro. It was
Yeah, whatever I saw that I thought was Taya, that
okay,
was probably the scariest shit I've ever experienced.
fuck all that.
I followed her. I literally like was following whatever the fuck that was, and I'm like, and then I hear her all the way across the house, like, "Where'd you go?" I've never been so fucking scared because I was like, bro, I just followed this thing into this pitch black room.
You ever had a paranormal experience?
Yeah.
A bunch?
Let me hear it.
I feel like
Which-
you said that, yeah, a little.
Which he said
Wait,
that shit fast.
Yeah, I'm like,
you had
had
something in mind.
No,
did you have a lot? Do you have a lot, or you just had like one significant one?
I guess I got two. First one was when I was living in some apartments upstairs, and I was in the living room alone, basically living on the. I was sleeping on the bottom of the couch, with my blanket over my head, protect me from
Like
all
a
the
little
monsters
kid,
and
yeah.
shit, and because I felt safe like that, and it was already like morning. I'd want to say like around 7. My mom was already cleaning, like I could hear the broom kind of sweeping the floor. My dad was already at work, so I knew we were just there. It was a pretty nice, calm morning day, but um, under my sheets, again, I felt someone like grab my foot, like I felt a hand pressure. So again, I thought it was my mom telling me to wake up, so I immediately put my blanket aside, and I noticed that there's no one there, and my mom is sweeping in the room. So I just
You know how old you were in this?
Fuck
Fucking
that.
scary.
I was probably like 7 or 8.
Eesh. I would have been tripping out.
Yeah. Yeah. At first, I kind of like laughed at it because I was like, it was my mom. Maybe she was just playing jokes with me, but my mom doesn't play like that.
That's fucking. I've never been touched. I've only ever seen.
Yeah, that one in a dream. This goes back to a dream, actually. And, well, in the dream, I'm washing dishes night. It's a pretty calm night. So I'm just cleaning dishes, minding my own business and thought. And from like the corner of my eye, I could see that there's like a little girl like near the diner or where we eat the table, and she's just standing there. Again, she's not doing nothing. So again, I get like that like creepy eyes are looking at me feeling while I'm washing dishes, and I look over and I clearly see like the little girl. But the thing is, like her face covered with her hair, like her dark hair.
Bro, fuck that.
And it was like cut, like her hair was cut, like perfectly lined, and she was just there. She was wearing like a white dress, just right there. She wouldn't say nothing. She wouldn't even like look at me, but I knew, like in that darkness of her hair, she was like looking into me type shit. So again, I didn't want to make a big deal out of it because I could see the presence, I could feel it, but I didn't want to make it like a big significant deal out of it. So I at that moment like I move aside from it and then go outside because I hear everyone else is outside, just like chatting or whatnot. And I let my mom know. I'm like, Mom, there's a little girl over there. Like, oh yeah, just don't look at her in the eyes. And I'm like, oh shit, okay. And I go back in, to wash the dishes. And in the hallway, she's
Bro,
Bro.
the little fly. Bro, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and then in the hallway, like I could see her again, you know. Again, I wasn't really like looking to her like face again, but I could notice like her silhouette in like the darkness. And again, I just go back into the kitchen, but again, I still feel that presence. It doesn't go away. Uh, some days go by, because again, for me, dreams I don't tend to make them a big deal, because I feel like you could really overthink it. Like, oh, this dream means this, or that's how my parents are actually. Like, they they see or they think certain dreams mean certain things.
Oh, 100%. Yeah,
So like, oh, you dreamed about this. This means this, or someone's gonna betray you, or something like that, right? So again, not me being in my head. I just let it go, but I feel uneasy, you know, because I dream, but it's rare for me to dream. So again, you know, I don't know where I bring up that talk with my mom because she's really big on dreams. Like her dreams, like it's for her, it's crazy because like she could tell me like a whole ass story.
it's like a fortune type of
Yeah,
thing.
like oh, like this happened. They were wearing this, like so vivid. Like I'm like, damn, like
Yo,
I
shit, HD.
yeah, like it's crazy. And sometimes she's like, something's gonna happen, and it does happen. You know,
That's
like
fucking crazy.
yeah, yeah. So like for her, I take her like her dreams and stuff serious
So your mom has like straight up predicted shit.
type shit.
That's pretty fucking scary.
It
I'm not gonna
is,
lie.
it is,
That's
man.
scary.
Cause it's like something's gonna happen. Like my dad didn't believe in it. Uh, he was like, nah, you know, you're just tripping, whatnot. It's like, oh, and my mom told him one of your trucks is gonna fail. Be careful. My dad took it as, oh, it's whatever, it's just a dream. And a couple days later, my dad's truck stopped.
Fuck that.
And like to bring that talk up to my mom, my dad was kind of like, I don't know what to say, you know. So it was something. Again, there's other instances where her dreams had meant something. Probably not for me specifically, but for other people.
Mhm.
And you know, so I kind of like with her, her dreams, my respects, right? But with me, I try to not look so much into it because again, I don't want to like
Overthink it.
overthink and be like, oh shit, something's gonna happen. I'm gonna die or something, or someone's gonna die. So
Also, Final Destination shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But again, tying back to my dream, I did let my mom know a couple days later. It was like a week actually that passed. I was still uneasy about it, but I brought it up, and come to find out, my mom has a similar dream about a girl that's literally white dress, black hair, and I was like,
Oh hell
Did she ever
no.
tell you what it meant to her?
for her, it was just like a presence. It didn't say much. It wasn't like
Someone's
a
there.
threat or something. But for me, that presence was like overlooking me. Like kind of like I don't know, like sure it was a
Do
little
you
girl, but
think it
like it was
was
like
like
Like so, it felt like something big,
yeah, like something over
like
you.
looking
did
down on
you
you.
did
Yeah.
you think that there was like
That's fucking scary.
a bad vibe trying to be put onto you?
Yeah. In my dream, because my dreams, it's crazy because I don't dream often, and if I do, they're usually like nightmares. So I know,
Oh,
yeah. But again, I tend not to like look so much into it, again, because I could literally go on to say like the night, not nightmares, but the dreams I could still remember are usually like bad ones. Like there's been another one where I'm like, well, whatever. But again, I tend not to like look so much into it because if I do, then I'm gonna
You
be
so you said that you think it's like because the way I imagine it right now is
yeah,
like and malojo, you know how they always say like the bad eye. Someone's trying to like
that's like the blue shit, right? The blue.
yeah, the little blue eye
yeah.
thing.
Oh,
Yeah, you know, like they're trying to put some fucking bad energy onto you. That's why I was asking what because if you're telling me that you kind of just felt like as if it was just like a presence onto you, to me that is more a thing of like somebody's looking at you and they're trying to force some type of bad energy onto you, you know? Um, and my thing is like, again, I can't really speak, but if you're saying like your mom also had that, maybe it was a thing of like the bad energy was going towards your mom, and it just happened to fall onto you too, which is why you kind of just experienced something. Since your mom is the one that kind of like feels more, or gives an explanation as to what certain things could mean. You know what? Um, uh, I
I've
mean,
always. Oh, my bad.
nah, you're
My
good,
bad.
bro. I don't be dreaming like that either. I don't. I'll have nightmares here and there, but more or less I have more problems trying to sleep because I overthink. But it comes down to the thing of like, as humans, I feel like if we see the dark, right, and we hear something, then we have to associate that with something, and it just happens to be I associate that shit with something. So my problem is never once I'm asleep and dreaming or nightmares and shit like that is me trying to go to,
We
you
were
know.
always told that like if you fell asleep, like if like let's say we all like you guys slept over and we had the same dream about the same person or like a figure, that figure is here in the house. That was always like the Asian way, I think.
Well, fuck me, I guess.
That's what I'm
All
saying.
I'm
those
sorry,
Yeah.
I
dreams
didn't
is
mean to put that
there.
out there.
No, but I'm like again though, like it was energy. Again, I don't want to put that onto your mom, but like maybe it was energy going towards your mom, and it just happened to trickle down to you. You know.
Yeah,
Again,
maybe.
but if you don't want to look into it like that,
You ever seen that thing where it's like you're not supposed to know you're in a dream?
I've heard about it, but I don't know what it is
That's
exactly.
that is probably the scariest shit you'll ever like.
You know what?
And they just
I've
fucking
always,
stare at you.
I've always
The scariest shit you'll
tried to
ever
like,
experience.
when I tried this for some time, but it never fucking worked. But
Try
I
to
would
lucid dream.
know where I'm like, I'm gonna check myself in my dream that I'm dreaming,
That you're dreaming.
so I could control my dream. But fuck it all, once I start dreaming, I forget about that rule, and it feels so surreal. Like,
They said that you always gotta look for a clock or a phone.
You ever had a dream where you woke up? What? I had those all the
yeah,
time when I was working at Notch. I had like I would dead ass like dream that I woke up and got to work and I'd fucking wake up while I'm driving. The scariest shit ever. Imagine driving down MLK and you woke up. That shit used to scare the fuck out of me. And it'd be like 3 in the afternoon. And then I go to the gym with you. Really? You said you have? Was
yeah,
it like
yeah,
scary for you too? Or was it just like, oh fuck, I just woke up in another dream? On some like Inception shit.
yeah. Like more like reality just switched. Like,
It feels weird. It feels
yeah,
like when you actually wake up, you're like,
yeah, yeah. But that's only happened to me like once or twice, not frequent. But yeah, those feelings are definitely weird.
Yeah, no, I've never had one.
you ever
I mean, closest thing would have been just when I woke up high that one time.
I know you had sleep paralysis before, no? Have you? You know what
No,
that
I
is?
don't think I have.
I don't think I have, honestly.
No, I don't think I
Oh
have. My
fuck.
brothers had them. My brothers had them a lot though.
I've never seen the demon, but like I sleep on like my stomach. I'll sleep like this. So when I have my sleep paralysis, I don't know why. Every time I've had my sleep paralysis, I end up like facing the pillow. And like obviously I'm fucking paralyzed. So I'm like breathing into the pillow. I'm like, oh my god, I'm about to fucking pass out. I'm gonna die. And I'm like trying so hard to move. And then like right when I take my last breath, I'm like hyperventilating. I'm like my last breath, I go, and then I'll like move. I would be fucking like crying. Like I just edged my suffocation. But I've never seen like the demons and shit that people be talking about.
Well, actually, I feel like that's only certain people because I've heard also stories of people not necessarily experiencing like a demon or some shit like that, just more or less like some energy. That was it. Obviously you get the people that be like, yeah, I seen some shit like in the corner and whatever, whatever. But nah, I haven't had it. My brother's had it, but it was the same thing. Like he didn't, or actually, I think the first time he did see something, the second time he didn't. I don't know. He's had it a couple times, but um, nah. Thankfully, I haven't had that shit. That shit sounds scary,
Do you
bro.
guys have like any recent paranormal or like ones you could think of that are recent?
Nah, I try to calm my brain down a lot most of the day. But I also think because I think of so much shit throughout the day that my brain doesn't
Have
fucking.
time
It
to
doesn't have
overthink like
time.
that.
Yeah, that's why. Like again, for me, I don't have like dreams or nightmares. It's the fact of like I just can't go to. That's the problem. I'm thinking so much that I just can't go to.
That
Once
shit.
and then once I do, my brain's so exhausted that it's like, where the fuck am I gonna get energy to fucking create some shit right now? Like, fuck no, I don't got no fucking shit, you know?
I ain't gonna lie. For you to walk past that girl, I would have been like, "What the fuck?" I would have been tripping.
Oh no, fuck that.
He said,
No, that presence, like I said, it was there, but I didn't want to.
"Like, let it be known."
Yeah, like, oh,
Oh,
you
fuck.
see me, like, cause that just creates more tension in my
Starts
opinion.
running towards you and shit.
Yeah, like no, like, oh, you
You just
see
have to
my
like you
presence.
pretended it wasn't there.
Yeah, like,
Fuck.
cause imagine locking eyes with that. I'm not trying to say like, I don't know.
You
It
making,
was
Yeah.
you making me scared, boy. I ain't
like,
gonna lie.
That shit's
I know. What if it like you had a different outcome if you did interact with
who knows?
this motherfucker?
I
Has
guess we'll
blurred
never
vision.
know.
I guess we'll never know.
and I'm not trying to find out type shit,
Yeah,
bro.
but compared to that dream, I've had a dream. I guess it's a little bit more simpler. No actual like entity, but it was more of a present.
Like a feeling.
Yeah, yeah. Like I was in my neighborhood. I was inside my room actually, but I don't know how, but I knew that there was like a presence inside my home that was really unwelcome. It was a threat.
That's even.
I didn't know what it was, but I could feel it like in my skin. And I was in my room and it was locked. But I was already thinking in my dream, I was already thinking of escaping my room. Like there's
What
a
the
window.
fuck?
And I knew like I already had like it timed for some reason. I'm like, I know once I lock the door, I'm only gonna have like 3 seconds to get out. If not, it's gonna get me. And surely enough, I did it. And like the adrenaline, man, like it was I don't know, it was
Holy
on some
shit.
other shit because it was like
Oh fuck.
because I like again I had to escape. Like I had that urge to escape.
Like, I need to get the fuck out of
I
here.
like yeah, I need to get the fuck out of here. Like that was my only instinct. There wasn't like, oh, I need to grab something. Oh, my belongings. Oh, I need this. No, it was I need to get the fuck out of here. And the whole time I was running, dude, like no matter where the fuck I was, like well, the lights itself, like the whole street lights were
Oh, so
like
you made it
yellow.
out.
Yeah, I made it out, but it was I knew the presence was still on me.
That's fucking.
Yeah, so I was trying to hide, like, again, playing hide and go seek when I was smaller. Like, I know my neighborhood. Like, I know what good spots to go. But no matter where I was, like, that entity would always be close or nearby. And, like, I could never outrun it, no matter where. No matter where I was, jumping fences, jumping houses. Like, there was no one but that entity. And the lights were, like, yellow in my dream, like, the street lights were all yellow. It was, like, dim. And, alleyways again, dark, like close to dusk, and it was just static. And like I tried to hide my best, but I could feel it getting closer and closer, no matter where I was. And the dream ended because I guess I got cornered, and I felt that presence. Like I could no longer escape it.
Brain had to shut itself off because it doesn't know what to do.
That's
Yeah,
fucking scary.
but I didn't know what it was. But I know it was a presence that was overwhelming.
I know exactly what you mean by that adrenaline. Cause like I've woken up from like nights and like your fucking shit is beating.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I've woken up before where like I didn't have like a dream. I just woke up and like I immediately put my back again and my heart is fucking pounding. And like I felt like something just because like you know how like in how I have my old room set up, like the window is there and then my bed's against the wall, like from how my webcam was. I've so many nights where I've waken up like I'm like fucking leaning up against the wall. I'm like, why the fuck do I feel like I needed to wake such a hurt? Like I'll be scared as fuck to go back to.
Damn, I be doing that shit, but not of like a dream and shit like that. I just be like, I did that shit the other day, but I was like laying down, was watching a video, and I ended up falling asleep. But when I woke up, I just went, and I just stayed still. That was it. I don't know. That's what I be doing. Yeah, I've never had that like adrenaline rush coming out of it.
That shit's. It feels like you were fucking like running, like your shit. You could like feel that shit. At least for me, I could.
Yeah, and actually in my dreams, like I never understood, you know, in those horror films when they're running away from like a fucking murderer or something.
They
holding
fall?
Yeah, and they fall and they're like,
You were falling in your shit.
and they can't get up, like no matter what. They're like, bro, just get the fuck up. You know, you got your hands, you know, turn over and fucking dig because you're gonna get killed. But like, I don't know, it was different once I hit that dream.
He
Like
said-
that dream
He
humbled
said, "I
me.
felt my arms get weak."
He said a motherfucker tripped and fell and could not get up.
Dead ass, dude.
He said it was a very humbling experience.
It was, because like I never understood that perspective, and I would troll about it, you know, like you stupid, you know, just get up and run. But no, like the feeling, the sensation of like,
That adrenaline, bro.
yeah, that, and you feel weighted for some reason.
Feel heavy.
You feel heavy, like you can't move. Like no matter how much you tell yourself to move, you can't. There's something blocking your, I don't know, your will or
receptors.
something, but like you can't. That was humbling for
Do
me.
you think some of these come from stress?
What do you mean? Oh, like what we're talking about right now?
Yeah, any of these feelings? You think that any of them come from like stress?
What do you mean?
I've read that sleep paralysis, like stress and like, but the
So
dreams, I
like
don't know.
to me, I stress a lot, right? To me, I feel like stress manifests itself into something more sometimes, to the point where the body can't handle it anymore, to where it just turns into something else. That's why I was asking if like, do you think like some of these dreams, nightmares, like they essentially come from some type of stressful feeling or just stress in general that got to a certain point to where the only thing your body could have done is let me try and put this stress into a physical form, or not even just physical form, but like try and show you physically, and that's how you would have felt. Like in this dream, obviously, right? Like, do you think that how old were you when you had this dream?
That's pretty recent, honestly.
Like, to you,
That
do you
one?
Yeah.
Oh,
like
fuck.
that, like that one? Do you feel like
it?
it's something
And
of
the
like,
girl one was probably like last year. Like,
Bro, what? I'm over here thinking these are like when you're a kid.
nah.
Oh,
yeah? Do
fuck.
you think like some of this is just from stress you've had that you don't realize, but you don't realize it though?
And I could manage my stress. I mean, with work and
But do
stuff,
you say that though? But like, what do you mean you manage it though?
like it doesn't get to me. Like I could kind of draw a line between, you know, okay, I'm getting really into my head and I need to get shit done. And yeah, and by the time I get my shit done, I'm already like,
I
I
think
already forgot.
I think what John is saying is like it's like your subconscious,
Yeah. Do you think subconsciously, like you think you're like, all right,
because your brain never stops.
yeah. Do you
Yeah.
think like this heavy presence that you were feeling was a stress of like peer pressure or just pressure in general in your life that you're like, I'm doing things, but I still don't feel accomplished or I don't feel a certain way that I thought I would have, to where the point you are running away from like this shit. That's what I'm trying to. I'm
Well,
not saying that's what it
yeah,
is.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just,
But like, no, I don't associate these things to like any of my problems in the real world.
yeah.
Oh,
These
okay.
are like completely,
These are their own deities.
dude. I could tell you that in another one. I could go on,
real?
honestly. Like they were so vivid. Like I could tell you the whole story how it was. Probably not what I was wearing, but the whole actions that took place and such.
So you never connect them with like you never try to
Nah, cause that already put me in a
like bad juju.
yeah. Like now I gotta watch everything I do see. That's
Yeah, no, I was saying it just because I feel like for me, like, I think, um, I feel like maybe 80% of like I think if I were to get a dream, 80%, I would have a strong feeling that it would be more towards it would just come from some type of stress that I have, which I know I have, but it's kind of just like pushed away. But then it eventually just became a thing of like, oh no, I'm starting to fucking. My brain is like, we cannot no longer hold this in. We have to now express it in a different way, which that being like a fucking nightmare. That's how I feel, at least. Like, I feel like there's certain things the body can't handle large quantities of to where like a panic attack. To me, you overthink a lot to where you get a panic attack. That's the body trying to express itself physically. You know what I'm saying?
Or like you, I'm gonna be real vulnerable right now. You guys ever like? Because I started reading up on this because I'm like, I think I'm going fucking crazy. I literally thought I was having like one of those like BPD or like bipolar like manic episodes. Like, because I feel like I don't manage my shit like super well because I'm very like what you see is what you get. I'm very like emotional, so like if I'm feeling a type of way, you could see that shit like 100p. There's no way like I'm gonna feel a type of way and you're like, nah, he looks straight. Like you could see it type of thing. I'm very open. So like if I noticed like earlier in the year, like I was putting a lot of shit down and I was watching a movie and like it was sad. So I started crying and that crying led to me like letting all of that shit out. I was like trying to like pent down. I was like, dude, I think I'm having a fucking episode. Because why the fuck am I sobbing so hard right now? And I was reading this thing, it was like, you're subconsciously, like, I might be okay right now, but subconsciously, I'm not. So, like, at that point, like, I was already crying. So my body was like, fuck it, let it all out over here.
Yeah, I mean, I think more or less. I don't think. I think I push aside stress, but not emotions. I feel like with the emotions, I don't show it. I more or less kind of think about it a lot in my brain. But I do, dude. I don't want to say I break down, but I essentially let out like I cry all the time. Um, but to me, it's just a thing of like just letting it out because to me that shouldn't be a thing of like being held in, right? But for some reason, I do that with stress. If that makes, because to me, I feel like it's healthier for me to release more regular emotions of like happiness, sadness, fucking shit like that, right? Compared to stress, where I'm like, at least with stress, you can kind of like manage it a little bit more in my head, at least. But like how he says, like you can get it to a certain point, or you can do certain things to kind of relieve the stress of like, oh, like let's say the basic, right? You're just stressing about financials. You're like, all right, cool. Um, Go to work, come home. You feel you relieve some stress because you went to work and you come home now. Like you can manage that to a certain point. But it's like, oh my god, like I'm fucking sad that I go to work and it was a terrible day. To me, it makes more sense to just let it out and cry, right? And then I'm like, but logically, I'm like, but I went to work. I have to stress about money now less, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
That's just at least how I think about it. Um, yeah, I let go of my emotions a lot more. Sometimes I don't be crying. It just be more me recognizing that shit.
It's like, I am sad.
Yeah. Like I'm
Yeah.
sad,
100p.
I'm happy, I feel lonely here, or I feel great about this. I feel like I'm being a fucking procrastinator for this. Like, uh that's
Just,
how I feel. Like
just
I
like
feel
acknowledging yourself
yeah,
in the
I
moment.
acknowledge I'm self-aware of like my emotions. So to me that's like that me like pushing out of my system, my body. Once I acknowledge it, like, all right, cool. I know it's there. Now we move on.
So it sounds like emotions to you, like you have it separate from your stress because emotions are natural.
Yeah,
Stress is like something that is
stress can
it's like a
be.
byproduct that's controllable because like you said,
Yeah,
you went to work, so now you don't have to stress.
yeah. Like stress is very. To me, I think stress is very balanced. Of like, it is half your responsibility and something you can control, and half you cannot. So it's the thing that goes back to
Men's mental health awareness.
you literally just relieve the stress that you can relieve.
Do you guys have an inner voice or like? Do you
Yeah,
guys
under
talk to yourself?
monologue. Yeah,
I talk all the fucking time.
in
Yeah.
my head. That's me. That's what I'm saying. Like that's me acknowledging myself. That's why I feel like I'm able to like get rid of some emotions,
Which is why I find it weird when people say I'm like, so it's just quiet.
bro. I
That
think,
shit is weird as fuck to me.
dude. I think it's like 33%.
Do you have a voice?
Yeah, I do.
Dude, I thought you were about to say no. I was
What do
like,
you
what
mean,
the
like
fuck is
no,
that?
like quiet? What do you mean quiet?
So
Cause-
like people don't have that inner monologue. They can't hear themselves.
Like right now, I'm talking
think.
to myself.
Really?
Mhm.
There's some people that can't imagine in color. Like
I'm one of those people. I can only
dude, that's
imagine.
fucking crazy.
I can only imagine and just like very basic ass things.
Like right now, I could imagine like I'm imagining the park. I could see the green. I could see the sun rays. But there's some people that can't.
Yeah, I can't do that.
That's
I think my imagination or like me trying to imagine shit is very low. I've never, maybe once in my entire life, I've ever been able to like physically see one person in like their fullest. To me, it's just like I can see words. That's it.
Okay, so imagine an apple. What do you see?
Like I just see
The word apple.
like apple. Yeah, like the word apple.
What the
Or I see
fuck?
like Apple, that the company's like logo.
Really?
Yeah, I can't. Or you know what? Like the only thing I see right now is a splash of red, but I can't combine them. Like I just see red like this. and
What the
that's it.
fuck?
I can't. My brain can't comprehend and put a fucking red apple together. Like a fucking, even like the Apple logo, I couldn't put that to red or an actual apple.
So you have like the concepts, but you can't glue them.
Yeah, and I feel like
crazy.
and I feel like that's why my creativity is kind of like subpar. Like I have certain points, but I can't expand on an idea. Like I can give you a good general idea of something. That's it.
What the fuck?
But you know, this is the way I think too. Is I throw out bullet points, and I hope somebody can put them together. Because I can't. Like I will like. Let me see. Let me think how I put like.
Because right now, if you said, give me a word, I'll tell you what I'm imagining.
Clifford the big red dog.
I'm imagining like a cartoony dog standing outside of the fucking garage. Right here, I could see all four of his like legs, and he's like just standing.
All right, now imagine him next to like a cartoon car. How big is he?
It's the taxi car from Simpsons. It's
Okay.
bright as yellow.
What's the size comparison?
It's tiny as fuck. It's probably like up to his ankles.
Is he like
his legs?
Is he double?
No, so his legs compared to the garage, it's probably like another 10 feet, and then his body. The taxi car is probably like the roof of the roof of the garage. And he's standing like if I were to do like I'm doing the size, they're teleporting. So like when I'm imagining Clifford, he's standing here. When I'm putting the comparison, they're standing on the street
Okay. Yeah, no,
in their full color.
I can't do like the
That's fucking
whole.
crazy.
I can't imagine like a whole concept together. I just see like lots of points. Do you see like full on things or like what should be?
All right, close your eyes.
My shit's fucked up, bro.
He's
Like I could visualize stuff, but like I tend to like, well, my head tends to make him like creepy in a sense. Like they become,
like a monster
yeah,
or like uncanny.
yeah,
Uncanny.
yeah, exactly. So like at first I could imagine shit, but then it becomes uncanny enough where I just gotta like, okay,
Let's not think about that.
and then I could go back, and then back to normal, and then again it goes towards that direction.
That's really interesting because all of our answers were very fucking.
They are.
That's really interesting. Damn, what the fuck? Hey, you learn something new about your people. That's
Yeah.
actually crazy. I never knew you.
Dude, I think it's only like 30%, like 33% that people actually have an inner monologue. That's why I feel like there's a lot of people that are like sounds fucked up or stupid because
They literally
They-
cannot think shit through.
they can't like think certain things. Jesus, bro.
Sorry, I got this big ass OtterBox cake.
But yeah, that's I mean that's again, I've always thought like that. My inner monologue is like me accepting, I guess. That's how I see it.
I just said like 10 slurs right now.
All right.
That's like low key. That sucks. Like imagining not being able to practice what you're about to say. Because as a shy person, oh, you know what? You think that has to do with like being like an introvert versus being like an extrovert? Because I feel like as an introvert growing up, like being shy, that was one of the main reasons. Because I'm like a motherfucker used to practice his order. Like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna reply this. Like I'd imagine a whole scenario before I do it. Like let's say like remember like when you have to go up sharpen your pencil. I'd imagine the whole fucking thing before because I'm so fucking shy.
Maybe.
But I'm sure like an extrovert person, like I'm gonna just go sharpen my pencil.
Yeah,
Like you know what I mean? Like
maybe.
they don't have to have that second thought.
Yeah, there is no second thought, I guess. There's no hesitation on doing certain things. Yeah, because I
That
mean,
You
must
don't think things through. You just go for it.
yeah,
that
low
must be
key, I can see that now.
that must be pretty cool to just be like,
No, because I guess there are some pros and cons. Because again, when it comes to like difficult tasks, where you really need to put your
think.
mind.
When you
Yeah,
have to
Yeah.
logically think,
you're gonna
yeah,
go off of like heat of the moment, and maybe fuck things up. As for someone that thinks of it like statistically, they're gonna think things through before they make their choice.
yeah.
You think that's where that saying came from?
What?
To talk out loud? Because motherfuckers literally cannot talk without being it said
Probably.
or like
That,
journaling.
to where they don't have an inner monologue.
That's
That probably does make sense, yeah.
fucking
Well, because like I see myself as an introvert. Do you see yourself as an introvert?
I could do both.
But what do you see yourself more?
because like I
I
because
could do both. It depends on the setting.
so like
Do you okay?
like naturally.
Do
Like,
you think though you've gotten more extrovert over time?
Yeah.
oh, that's a good. So you're a natural
Natural,
introvert.
yeah.
Because I'm a natural
Well-
introvert, but I like if we were to go out, I could work a room.
And I
100%. I could socialize.
But I think, and I think he grew out of, or he grew more into being an extrovert because he has that inner monologue, and that's what I'm trying to tell, like, see if that's what you did too, of like, you thought of things to like make yourself more extrovert, right? So in your head, you're trying to, I don't know what you do, but it could have been
It
like,
was more of a choice.
Because John has seen
but did
me,
you
like,
logically think that out? Did you logically think it that you're like, it's a better choice of me being an extrovert?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I saw the benefits of putting myself out there rather than just suppressing everything and keeping it ahead.
I had one of those moments last night. I was fucking because I only know David like I know like his people. Like we're dancing and I'm like David went off, so I'm like, oh fuck, I'm kind of just dancing by myself. So I'm like, I'm dancing, so I'm like, all right, in my head, I'm like, I'm drunk. I think I'm gonna just try to be funny, just do my thing. I turn to this dude. I'm dancing. Imagine like I'm dancing like this. I turn to him like, hey, how you know Mr. Mustache? And that's how I started my night. Like I'm always thinking, how do I like what should I say? Because I'm like,
Yeah, that's probably why there's doers versus thinkers.
well, I ain't calling you a truther. Oh shit, I ain't calling you a truther. Gotta double take that. Damn, that's crazy. So wait, okay. So all of us can think in our heads, right? We all have an inner monologue.
Yeah.
Can you see color when you imagine? Can you see color?
Yeah, but I'd have to really like want to. Like I could
Like
do
you have
like
to
a
really think
fast
about it.
pace. I could do like a fast paced version where it's just like black and white. But if I really want to put like detail into it, I can.
Oh, so you're 2-1 on that one. Okay, so damn, that's weird.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm trying to think of the color green right now, and I can't. But if I try and if I try and think of red, like red just comes in, but just red. Like if you were to throw a paint bucket to the floor, whatever the splodge of paint is, that's all I see in my head right now.
Can you imagine like a scene? So like, you know how like I imagine like the whole fucking thing happening in front of you. Can you just
You're gonna have to give me a scene right now, bro.
or like can you imagine? Are you imagining in like a what do you call that shit? Like in still images? So like close your eyes.
Fireworks.
I got scared for a second.
I had to
Because-
make sure I was like,
because
hold on, let me hear that.
I heard the pop and I heard the whiz. I'm like, okay, where's the bigger explosion? Okay, so like close your eyes and close your eyes too. So right now, my eyes are closed too. My eyes are closed. So imagine an apple in a kitchen, and
Dog,
just
I can't even see the apple right now.
Holy shit!
I ain't gonna lie, I just don't see shit right now, bro.
I'm gonna close my eyes again. So there's an apple in a kitchen. Right now, my imagination is going crazy. I'm seeing like a crispy green fucking apple with a droplet of water. There's a chef. He's grabbing. He's cutting it. It almost looks like the fucking McDonald's slices on a cutting board. What are you seeing, Juan? Keep your eyes closed, motherfucker.
Oh well, for me, I could see the whole scenario you're talking about.
So you were able to see what I was seeing.
Yeah, but in a sense, I was cutting it.
Oh shit! What the fuck,
Bro.
What about you? When
All I
was saying
saw
that-
was a clip art of a kitchen counter corner. That's all I saw. I was trying to imagine. I was trying to imagine a fucking apple. Couldn't do it. I saw a fucking clip art of like a kitchen counter. That's it. And then you said water droplet. I'm trying to imagine like an emoji, and I just couldn't, bro. Like, fuck.
Dude, that's crazy. That was actually a really fun experiment.
I was trying so hard.
He said I was the chef. That's pretty crazy. So like, you imagine the POV.
Yeah,
Dude, like even when I just closed my eyes right now, I saw like, dude, that's crazy. Oh, dude, you like
now at this point, it looks like you're just bashing him.
No,
I know,
You're
fuck
like,
me, damn, bro.
That's
I can't.
motherfucking crazy.
Motherfuckers really can't see
You
shit.
can't say
dude,
it.
you low-key grew up in like a really good generation to be a gooner. Cause like,
What
Bro.
the fuck?
nah, I'm not
Where did
gonna.
that
Oh,
come from?
okay, I see. What you
Because
mean.
like it, cause what, like if you had a magazine, you wouldn't be able to imagine like that bitch. You would.
Oh,
you-
I've tried one time and I couldn't, dude. Cause I can't picture a girl like I can't even picture a fucking apple, let alone a fucking naked girl, bro. Like,
Dude, I ain't gonna lie. When you said the clip art of the counter, that was pretty funny.
That
bro,
was-
that ass.
Because
Like,
I imagine like a stock image where it has like the watermark.
that's literally like all I see is just fucking like
Huh.
an L and that's it, bro. That's it.
Maybe you think too fast.
Maybe because when you said apple and then you said kitchen counter, I just ignored the apple and I went straight to there. And then I ignored McDonald's.
Oh.
I ignored everything else until you said water droplet. Those are the only two things I like brought.
What's that college that always does those weird ass experiments?
Harvard.
Yeah, they should do an experiment on that shit because that's
They probably
pretty.
have, honestly.
That's pretty fucking interesting. Like that right there was pretty cool. Because the way I was imagining it was like a movie. Like there was like a whole scene like. There was like I saw 3 different angles, and then he said he saw it like from like he was the chef, which is interesting. I didn't even think to imagine it like I was the person cutting the apple.
You guys probably use is it the right side? You guys probably use the right side more.
Give your brain.
Yeah.
Why there's 2 different functions?
Yeah, they said that I think it's the right side. The right side is more creativity, colors, shapes, versus left side, which is numbers, statistics,
You are good with fucking
like
numbers.
yeah, like logical shit. That's why they say people, if you're more right brain, like you're more arts, like you'll go into music, the arts, the actual arts, you're more creative and shit like that. People that are more towards the left side, they're more mathematical, more like statistical. They're just better with numbers and shit like that.
Dude, even while you were talking, I'm like imagining like that scene from The Matrix where it's like a bunch of green numbers.
Yeah,
Or can you imagine with your eyes open?
sort of. I can imagine a lot of still images, like how you said.
Like how does it? Because to me,
Well-
if I imagine something, it's almost like an overlay.
For me, like it depends. You could give me like a phrase
Mhm.
or a color, word, whatever it be, and for me, like it could be like a lot of images at once, one after another.
Like a fucking flash. like,
Yeah. Yeah, and then there's one I liked.
You know what I found interesting that he said? He said, I could think of something fast or I could add detail to it. That's pretty interesting. Like you could like almost like God.
Damn, bro, I'd be wanting to fucking have that type.
He's like, I want to imagine shit like that.
Yeah, because I'd be.
But that's the thing. I could think of all of that, but I can't like create it. Like, oh, what I see, I'm gonna write it down here. Or
Mm,
You know what's funny? You
it
say
just-
that.
it stays there, but I can't.
It's funny that you say that because I can create things in my head. This is so weird. This is why I probably like Minecraft so much. I see everything in blocks, if that makes sense. Like that ass, like
That's a pretty like
yeah, like
the
to me, I
connection.
don't see the details in things, but I see them as blocks, like um, very like generic shapes. Like it for me, if I were to
Huh.
imagine this podcast set right here, right? I just imagine just a rectangle that's square, just a square as the couch, square as us, and fucking that, and that's it. But in my head, I'm like, I think for me, I can only see shapes, if that makes sense. I'm able to just see just shapes. I couldn't add detail. Like if I try to imagine it, I could not imagine you down to your fucking details on your face, what you're wearing, what's over here next to us, like what's our background. I could not think of any of that shit at all.
When I imagine people, it's almost like Euphoria. You know how like it's like it's them like close up and there's like a single light. That's how I imagine people. Like if I were to close my eyes and you're like, all right, we're at a birthday party and it's your birthday party. I could literally see your outfit. You're wearing like that shit you wore from high school where you're like wearing like the jersey over your hoodie. You have your jacket. Bro, I'm imagining the fucking those Air Forces that you painted that are like cartoon purple. Like I could see all that shit.
That's funny, bro. Yeah, no, I can't.
Oh,
I can't put detail to things. I can just or even color them.
that motherfucker could work a spreadsheet though.
Yeah, dude, like I'll easily fucking understand that shit too. Like I can look at a spreadsheet and kind of understand that shit. That was funny. I was telling this fool, like in Minecraft, you know how there's like fucking there's redstone, right? Which is like electronics, like wiring. I told this fool, I was like, I can look at that shit and kind of understand how it works, but I cannot explain to you how like each individual thing works, or like how it mainly functions. I'm like, I just get a fucking, I just look at him like, I understand. But it's so weird to me. Like I couldn't give you a detailed explanation of like why.
Well, because remember when we went to the cafe, like when we were like giving ideas, my shit was so broad, but you're giving me like the bullet points of it. Like it needs to have this, this, this.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah,
That's really fucking. That's
like a
really,
dartboard, bro. I just throw that shit. It's gonna land in there.
it's crazy because I like I'm imagining what you were saying like with the blocks. Like, man, that's fucking
Yeah, I was imagining his image.
yeah.
Damn, must be nice seeing color though, bro.
Perspective.
Like, dude, I could imagine a.
Damn, y'all can see my shit, but I can't see your guys' shit.
He said, "Stop screen peeking."
Oh my God.
For
But
real.
it's like I'm at the lower level and you guys are behind me, so y'all can just look down at me. But I'm like,
He's like, "Damn, y'all exist." Damn. Oh my god, I just had like an existential crisis right now,
that's how 4D people look at it.
bro. That's dead ass what I was about to say.
I knew that you were gonna say that shit, bro.
It's crazy. Fuck.
You know how like the 3D people can look at 2D, but 2D can't look at 3. You get that shit or not?
I don't.
So like imagine 2D, right, where they can only go left and right, up and down, right? For us, we can look at that, right, obviously, but we can also, or actually no, I think 2D is just left and right. That's all they can see. For us, we can look up and down, or up and down, left and right, and spin. 4D would essentially be something to where we couldn't comprehend. That it would be obviously like they can look up and down, left and right, turn, see everything at angles and shit. But then also beyond that, our brains can't comprehend that.
Does that make sense? Have you ever seen that video of the kid explaining it? Have you?
Maybe I've seen a lot of them.
Okay.
They usually say like ants. Like we can always look at an ant, but an ant, it's gonna be hard for an ant to look at it.
Or like, here, pass me your journal. Or let me see your phones. See your phone?
Motherfucker, it's recording.
Right here. Let me see your.
Just use your fucking notebook, bro.
No, I need like multiple things. That's what I'm saying. Let me see your phone. Let me see your journal. So like the way this kid described it in his like science class is like this is a 2D thing, right? Like imagine like you're looking at it from this point of view. So it goes that way, this way. Like there's height. This is 2D right here. You're viewing it from this side. 3D is when you stack 2D. So now you have this, that, down, and now like because there's multiple things, like you could see
Oh, yeah.
there's like a word.
You see
There's
the
a depth now.
yeah, depth, width, and height.
Because like now you could see like, oh, it looks thicker. Now you could see like, you know what I mean? But that's what that kid did for like, and then you stack like a bunch of these. But this is where he lost me. He was like, you take this and you stack those together, and that's 4D. That's the shit that didn't make sense.
So I think the 4D shit, right, comes from. So this is where it goes into like spiritual and then paranormal shit is you essentially get the same things that we get here, but then you go into the space of you're able to then get out of your body and look from a different perspective. It's fucking weird. But it's not supposed to make sense because apparently our brains are not supposed to be able to understand and comprehend that.
We're literally locked out of it.
Yeah.
Like how he can't imagine. It's like that.
Like literally we are forced to stay
As 3D.
as 3D. We're not allowed to go beyond that. But if 40 people were to be here, they're seeing us the entire time. Can't see.
Like there could be someone sitting right fucking there, and we just can't even fathom that he's right there because he's a spirit.
Have you ever seen Interstellar?
Oh, they did a really good job.
So that's supposed to be like 4D, I think. Where like the dad pushing the books out was him in a four dimensional, which is him inside of the fucking black hole.
Because they said time is a 3D thing.
Yeah, because so like with wormhole. See, now we're getting into fucking wormholes.
Bro, that's how you know the conversation's going.
Yeah, I'm not even that smart enough. I just know shit from other people.
All of this because I asked, do you see color when you imagine stuff? That was a really cool. Hey, if you're watching, try that shit with your friends because that's very interesting.
Yeah, who has an inner monologue? Who doesn't?
It's crazy that you said they turn into like they look uncanny and they go back to. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, mine goes well, especially at night. One can. Not gonna like.
But I again, I
Bring it
think
back
that's
to-
just. I think that's the brain not knowing what to fucking do shit, and it sees darkness and it gets body.
Just like, well, okay, when you imagine, do you like, okay, so when you close your eyes, right, and you're imagining, do you just see like a void, and there's like a picture?
I just see black right now.
Okay, now imagine your phone. Now, is it of like black with a JPEG of a picture of a phone, like that?
Dude, I just see black and white right now.
Dude, what?
My phone is just literally fucking.
Just like floating.
It's spinning.
How about you?
I see like specific parts of a phone.
Dude, this is
Like
really
camera.
interesting.
This motherfucker being an
Target.
AI robot right now. You seen those ones where they
No,
like?
but, like,
did-
it's that- not in that way, but like I see like.
Are you like hyper focused on a
close-ups.
certain part?
Yeah, like I
zoomed
can
in?
see a close up of like the cameras, and then it
Must
goes
be
to, like, the
nice doing
close-up
that
of,
shit,
like,
bro.
or like the color of the phone.
Not
the
even troll
screen.
shit. I feel like this would be a really good like drunk party game.
What are you imagining right now?
Yeah, like close your eyes and like it's so interesting to hear what you guys are saying.
No, I feel like I wouldn't want to.
I feel like you get fucked up when you.
He's
get
like,
blacked
I'm
out.
imagining you sucking my dick.
No, not in that sense.
Nah, I
but
feel like you would get freaked out though at some point.
yeah.
All right, now you're making me scared by saying this.
Nah, because remember when I was fucking getting fucked up on the edible? I feel like I would be like that.
Oh fuck.
And you're telling me to imagine certain things? I'm like, nah, bro.
Nightmare.
Yeah, like I would no, not even that, but like I would just start to like see things and I'm like, oh fuck, bro, like my brain just can't comprehend this shit right now. And I just fucking
Yeah, if I was drunk, I'd probably like imagine like something and like I jump scare myself. I could imagine like a jump scare in my head. Like I'm looking at it and like, oh fuck, I just imagine the fucking The Grudge.
Yeah, like for example, us talking about visuals and such, and how you were bringing up uncanny more than like 2 or 3 times.
Mhm.
Like in my head, I imagine that like I don't know if you've seen that picture of that uncanny like lady staring at or like half of face.
all right, bro, let's chill out.
No,
on
no,
this
no.
shit.
I ain't trying to imagine that shit. I
Yeah,
know.
let's-
That's the thing.
That
So
shit
I
sounds scary.
imagine that, and like no matter right now we're talking about it, like that image is still there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
if
just
you
call
were-
it there, bro.
Yeah, this doesn't sound like a fun party.
No,
party
bro, this
game.
don't
That
sound like
sounds
it.
scary as fuck.
but, yeah, it goes away eventually. But again, it's not taking that importance. But
Yeah.
because if you really like focus on it, I feel like that's where I guess
I feel like I'm scaring myself.
Yeah, let's all right.
Now,
Let's go.
because now I'm just thinking of like this fucking like I don't even want to say that shit out loud because I feel like it's gonna happen later tonight if I speak it into existence. I'm gonna just shut the fuck
All
up.
right, yeah, let's
That
fucking call it
shit's-
there, bro. Because I'm like starting to trip out right now.
he's like,
That shit sounds scary. No, dude.
Yeah,
like-
bruh,
he's like,
I'm not trying to
my-
trip out
my
right
color
now.
red's expanding.
All right,
It's
thank
Don't
y'all
be
for watching.
scared.
I'm
His-
getting freaked the fuck out
his-
now.
Don't be
His is like
scared.
just a picture like this.
Somebody out there, that shit, y'all scare me.
There's
Like,
someone
you-
out there that could probably like imagine in 4D. What?
All right, with your visuals, do you have sound?
Yeah. So I just imagine myself playing guitar right now. Dun, 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 dun. But you know what it is for me?
I just hear my inner monologue.
Well, I think it's like from playing music. That's why. Because like when you're.
That is. All right, y'all. We'll catch you guys next week. This is episode something something. I'm freaked the fuck out right now.
No.
Thank you, Shiloh. Thank you, Juan.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys next week. Go follow the Doubted Studio on TikTok, Instagram, and follow us right here on YouTube. Go rate us 5 stars on Spotify too.
Say shit.
Now I'm getting fucking scared.
All right, now close your eyes. All right, computer, make this guy imagine that we're millionaires and comment and see what you see.